can make it run to the iron of my 8, so I don't think it's going to be at night. Here's my co-host, Mark Hodge.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Adrian's live stream of the infamous 107 of the Terminator. I think more will be revealed on that as we do it. So, yeah. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Mark.
No problem. Adrian, can you just check your microphone? Can I hardly hear you?
Hang on. Yeah, I was testing earlier, basically, and mine seemed... Is this better?
A bit better, yeah.
1, 2?
I can hear you, yeah, better.
So I changed the auto to not auto.
Right. Okay. Okay, right. Yeah, so we've even got it in chat. So I'll go through chat. So P40F20 says, hi all. So hi P40F20, gold star for you tonight.
Yes.
And the silver star goes to Warren James. Hi all, I hope we are all safe and well. So hi Warren. And we've got Dave Mack. Good evening everyone. Good luck with your build tonight, Adrian. Evening, Dave Mack.
Evening, Dave Mack.
We've got Fleetwood J. Hi all, hope everyone is okay and good luck with your build, Adrian. Evening, Fleetwood. And then Fleetwood saying, Adrian, mic is a bit low. And P40F20 says, can't hear you, Adrian, but we sorted it.
Yeah.
So, I'm just having another one come in. Matthew Boreham says, evening all.
Evening, Dave Mack. Evening, Fleetwood. And evening,
Right.
Right. Change the camera.
Okay, so issue 107. Connect the back tray, attach the back of the head and fit an LED into its housing. So in this issue, we insert the battery box, connect it to the circuit board and use magnets to close the skull, then build out a searchlight for the base. And your list of parts, if you're ready, Adrian, are part 1 is back of head.
Right. Yes, here we go. And this is actual metal.
Right. Same as the head. The head's all metal.
Yes, most. No, except for like the indent circuit board sort of thing. They're plastic.
And we've got part 2 is 2 magnets, 5mm diameter.
Right, here's the larger ones. Yes. 2 of them.
Okay, part 3 is 2 magnets, 3mm diameter.
Yes. Both stuck together sort of thing, so it's nice. So you don't end up losing. Oops.
Oh. Okay, part 4 is 2 neck connectors. What?
Yes, 2 plastic shafts.
Right.
Both of them got this small on one end and it's a dead end the other end.
Yeah. Okay, part 5 is LED and cable.
Right. Yes, 1 LED with cable.
Yeah.
But the only thing we don't have is a label.
Yeah, thank goodness. Part 6 is lens for searchlight.
Yes. Yes, here we go. It's a round pyramid. What would you call that sort of thing?
Looks like a traffic cone to me.
Yes, but it's got an indent where the LED goes in that side. So basically, that's the upper side, and the LED goes in that side.
Okay. So part 7 is LED housing.
Yep, that's this one.
Yep. Part 8 is LED housing.
That is this one.
Yeah.
And fitting, not sure you can angle it.
Right. Part 9 is Searchlight stand.
There we go. Yes. And one thing you might find, as I noticed in through the instructions, you'll be threading some wire, not labeling some wire.
Yeah. Part 10 is rubber washers.
Yes, there's 2 rubber washers.
Okay.
They're still in the bag there.
Yeah. Okay. Part 11 is 3 1.7 times 4mm PWB screws, 1 spare.
Right. Yeah, the screws were like a fixed washer. There's 2 of them. I've always put the spare one away.
Right. Okay. And part 12 is 2 M2 nuts, 1 spare.
Yes, there's one of them.
Yeah. Part 13 is 5 2 times 4mm PB screws, 1 spare.
Yep. There's 4 of them, and I put the 5th one away.
Yeah. And then finally, part 14 is 2 times 10mm PM screws, 1 spare.
Yes, there's one.
Yeah. Says you will also need super glue and a cocktail stick, model assembly from issue 106, and a fine crosshead screwdriver.
Yes.
Okay. Just a little bit of chat's come in while we're here. I've not heard of this one before. Hutzelman. I hope I got that right. Greetings from Germany and a happy build. So welcome to the stream, Hutzelman.
Thank you.
Yes, much appreciated. Okay, so
I'm good.
Yeah,
As I'm going to miss out step 1 because basically the way it's telling us to do it.
Yeah. So step 2 then is fit the broader ends of the neck details, part 4, into the open ends of the ribbed shafts, part 1047.
Right. As I know the screws basically, I'm going to actually try and screw them in before I try and put them in place, because these I get like a thread started.
Yeah.
It's my choice. Because nothing worse trying to put a screw in when you don't have a thread started, because I want to see how well they go in. Another thing, this way I can see if it's going in. I'm only going to do a couple of turns. Yep, okay. I'm happy with that one. Another thing, you can see if it's going more, once you got a bit of a thread started, it'll probably go in a lot easier.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. Right.
P40F20 says, very good idea to pre-thread the screw holes.
Yes, it's in plastic, and I was thinking, yes, when it goes in place, at least you've got sort of like some kind of thread there. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm actually working up compared to the image. It's basically trying to get the product in camera-wise and on the table surface.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Blunt end goes down, and they pop into these holes here. You can't really see it's the plastic pieces we put in early on. Looks like I've got a screw plastic thread on it.
Yeah.
Large one. I'm going to pop that one in there like so. Well, I'm jumping ahead basically.
Yeah. So step 3 is fit the top ends of parts 4 into the holes in the bottom of the skull section.
Right, yeah. And you might have to rotate the head a bit, trying to fit it in to get them both in. Right. They're both nice, moving up and down.
Okay. So step 4 is identify the screw hole in the top of the first part. Part 4, fit a rubber washer, part 10, onto the thread of a PWB screw and attach to the end of the magnetic screwdriver inset. Holding part 4 in place, fix the top end by fixing the PWB screw with the rubber washer into the top of the neck detail. Test fit the PWB screw into the part 4 to create a thread in the shaft before fitting it in place.
I did not read the instructions basically, so I took I basically done what this instruction roughly told us to do.
Yeah.
You know, I wish we could fit these before we fit the skull together.
Oh. I take it the access isn't great.
Well, it's fine. You can push it up where you can actually see the end. If I remember right, you've got 2 screws there, which the skull end up coming off if you need to. Right. That's one of them done. There's a washer, there's a screw. Right, I'm going to try and move on to the second one. Now I see why now they actually not really told us to fit the cables yet.
Right.
Because try and put these screws in. Any chat at the moment?
Just Dano Builds says hello everyone. Hi Dano.
Hi Dano. Right, okay, both of those done nicely.
Okay.
Just double check this one. Yeah, right. Okay. I'm happy with those tightness. Yes.
Okay. So we're moving on to step 5 now.
Well, step 1 basically.
Step 1. Okay, yeah, sorry. Right, so step 1 is fit the battery box with batteries in the top of the head. Check that it is switched off. The switch on the battery box should be at the top left arrow inset. Check that all the cables reach to the sockets on the circuit board, but do not plug them in fully at this stage.
Yes. Because right, battery box slots in there like so. So
step 5. Okay, yeah. Repeat the previous 2 steps to fix the top of the second neck detail in place. Plug the connectors into the circuit board, working clockwise from bottom left. Which would be top right for you, Adrian.
Yeah. So they want us to do the large one. Right. compared looking at the socket, the basically red would go at the bottom.
Yes.
So should I temporarily plug these in, or should I push these all the way in now?
I put them all in. As soon as we put that the back of the head on.
Yes.
But just don't test it until they tell you to test it.
Yeah, that's my opinion. Yes, don't. Pin, yes, pin. Anyone basically, plugged it in, because you don't know. Because I reckon that's a wireless signal down to another circuit board.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So the cables Adrian are putting in is the eye motor cable, the left eye LED cable, the power cable, the right
I'm
eye.
actually going to leave. To be honest, I'm going to leave the power cable unplugged.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
going to just tuck it inside, basically.
Okay. You're doing the right eye LED and the jaw motor.
Yes. I've done the other LED. Now I'm doing the mouth motor. Right. If you look at the plugs, the two larger plugs, the pin socket goes at the top, and the two LED pin sockets go at the bottom. Because if you always have a look at the plug, the pin holes is offsetted.
Right.
Right. Okay, that one's plugged in. And tap that one down there. Because, well, to actually physically turn it on, you're going to need to take the back of the head off, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Told us not to turn it on yet, so actually I'll need him back a moment. Right, okay.
Okay, step
I've done
6.
all the tables.
Okay, step 6 is pick one of the larger magnets on the end of a pair of tweezers or similar. Apply a little super glue to one end of the magnet. Fit the magnet into one of the sockets at the top of the back of the head. Repeat to fit the second large magnet in place. I would test them, Adrian.
Yes.
Because it's saying either way, but you could have opposing magnets, and once you've glued them in, you might never get them out again. So
yes.
I would test them on the other magnets on the head.
Hoping the other bits are actually either.
So at least then you know which is going to do contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to put the other one on.
I'll tell you one thing, if you want to magnetise your screwdrivers, they'd be great magnets.
And guess what I'm going to do?
You're going to magnetise. Oh, right.
I'm going to use a pen. Shade that one. So basically, when I take them off, I know which way they got to go in the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when I get them off, they might turn around, but at least I've actually marked them up one end. Right. Glue tray. It's up to everyone else basically how they want to do it, isn't it? Sort of thing. Either they go ahead and basically end up posing magnets, sort of thing.
Yeah.
At least if you have the right connection, they're more stronger. Right. Okay. take that one off. And what did I do with my tweezers? Right, here we go. How far do these go in here?
I mean, what I would do, and this is personal preference, is I would do step 7, miss out step 8, and do step 8 at the end.
What, doing as magnets?
Well, it's asking us to super glue the magnets, but you need time for that super glue to set, especially with it being metal on metal. So I would go to miss out step 8, go to step 9, which enables time for that glue to set, and then do step 8 at the end because the glue would have set in time. What do you think?
Yes, good point, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, we're doing it a bit funny, but I just think it'd be easier to do it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you've got the right point there. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Fleetwood J has made a comment. He says, Terminator is looking great now and nice to see it completed. Just the base to do now. If you're a Star Wars fan, they are filming the new, I think that's Endor series in Cleveland, just down the road from me. I'd get on a train right now.
Yeah, thanks for your suggestion. Looking at the instruction manual head, basically, yeah. Yeah, glue them in, put them on its head, saying, hang a moment. Right. Those two are done.
Okay. So step 7 is glue the 2 smaller magnets into the 2 lower sockets in part 1. Allow the glue to dry. So it does tell you, but then it's like step 8, put the back of the head on, and it's just... The problem is, once you glue, something's come away with super glue, you can't glue on top of super glue that's dried.
Yes. It's up to people if they've actually tested the magnetics, basically, if they compose or not.
Well, it's not a race, is it? You know, it's... You're doing the, you waited all this time to get to 107, and you don't want to, cock it up, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
So it's always better to take your time with it.
So I'm going... Oh dear.
Sorry. Fleetwood J put, Andor is an upcoming American television series created by Tony Gilroy for the streaming service Disney+. It is a prequel to the Star Wars film Rogue One, 2016, following the character Cassian Andor. Right. I'll have to get Disney+.
Okay, I've put them both on there again. Get my pen and mark one in, so I know the black end is actually going into the head. I was thinking, how can I actually mark them up and make sure they go the right way? Because it's surprising that they didn't actually mark them, already.
They did with the Spitfire on some of
Yes,
the magnets.
yes, because they made sure. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, yes, when I saw the magnets, yeah, I want to test fit and see if they like connection sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right, that was it. Now I've got to try and grab the other one.
I've got another Ian Hutchinson. Evening all. Evening, Ian. I haven't seen you here before.
Evening, Ian.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes. It's perhaps people had not received the issues yet. They thought, oh, let's see how someone else can cope doing it. What do we get?
Yeah, Fleetwood J says, Ma, just sent you a link on Messenger. Yeah, it's just popped up, Fleetwood. Thank you for that.
All right. Ooh. That's right. And I'm using a touch pick to make sure they're in all the way. Right, okay, they're in nicely.
Okay, so we're going to skip step 8 because we want the glue to dry on them for a bit. So we're going to move on to step 9.
Yes.
Okay, step 9 is take the LED, part 5, and bend the cable so that they fit through the recess in the edge of the circuit board. Fit the LED into the housing, part 7. Note that there are 4 lips on one side of the housing which hold the LED circuit board in place. This fit is quite loose at this stage.
Right, okay. Okie doke, yes, they're roughly in place.
Okay. Step 10. Take the second part of the housing, part 8, and thread the cable of the LED through the semicircular hole in the center of part 8.
Right, okay. Well, that's going to come out of range. You knew that basically.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't sort of like thread the whole cable through first off.
Yeah.
Then put the circuit board on. Right.
Okay, step 11. Fit parts 8 and part 7 together, ensuring that the screw holes are aligned. Fix part 8 in place using 4 PB 2x4mm screws.
Okay. I've already set one of the screws already on the screwdriver. Right. Put down in a couple of turns. All part basically more than one screw. I always go around putting them in so far.
Yeah.
So you get in the habit of basically put them all in so far, because you don't know how far the tolerance is.
Mm. Better news on the Terminator's subscription as well is apparently they have got the issues now, and as of I think Friday, Saturday, they were in the process of sending them out.
Okay, those 4 screws are nicely done up.
Okay. Step 12. Turn the housing over and fit the lens, part 6, into the opening in the housing, part 7. Covering the LED, the flat side of the lens should face outwards. Push in place until it clicks.
Okay. So basically you've got to push down equal all around sides. Oh yeah, I definitely hear a nice click there.
Yeah. Right, step 13. Thread the cable through the stand, ensuring that you have it the right way around. The slots in the wider end of the stand fit over the large tab on housing part 8.
And that equals spacing around. Right, that sorts in there like so.
Dave Mack says, I hope the next issues of Spitfire come out this week. Apparently Spitfire hasn't been affected by this delay, Dave Mack, but the Bismarck has been affected by the delay.
Yes, the Bismarck's being affected. It's only the 2 oldest artworks.
Yeah.
So far, as far as we know.
Okay. So, step 14, Adrian, is fit an M2 nut into the socket on one side of part 9. You will need a PM 2x10mm screw to fix the parts together.
Right.
Yeah, Terminator got affected by it, Bismarck got affected by it, but Spitfire didn't get affected by it.
So far as we know, we don't know at the moment.
Well,
right. Okay. Where the nut goes in, I'm going to place it in there. In place. And I'm going to use a bit of sellotape to hold it in place for a moment.
okay.
You know, it's an extra thing, guys. When you want to turn it the other way, you're going to have to keep on holding it there, try and keep it in.
Yeah.
Right, you got to try and feed this one through this one.
So this is step 15. So holding the M2 nut in place, turn the assembly over, thread the PM 2x10mm screw through part 9 and the hole in the tab on part 8 to the other side. Tighten the screw arrow into the nut. Do not over tighten, as you need to be able to adjust the angle of the searchlight.
I think what you can do is actually feel, oh, yes. Yeah, that moves nicely.
Okay. Right, so now we're going to go back to this step we didn't do.
Right.
Step 8.
Actually, before I do step 8, while I got the head out of the way, I've looked at the plug, and anyone who's actually just doing the Terminator on its own, they cannot use the Terminator circuit board to test it because it's got a different plug on the end. But anyone doing the Spitfire can. Right, what colour do you reckon it might be, Mark? Or didn't you know? Does anyone want to put in the comments what the colour LED could be? Well, let's turn it on and let's see. It is a bluey colour.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm holding it at a slight angle. If I show it straight up, you don't really see the colour of it.
No.
Cool, nice. Good frosting light. Because I ended up using the circuit board tester for the Spitfire. That's how I was able to test the LED.
Yeah. I always keep the battery boxes and test boards because you never know when they're going to come in handy for other builds.
Yes.
Especially a certain build I'm doing called the DeLorean.
Right, yes.
Right, just while you get your head, Adrian, just catch up on chat. Warren James says, I got issues 93 to 96 of the Bismarck. I should have got 89 to 92. Oh dear. Give Hachette a ring.
No, they probably jumped 4 issues because they didn't have them in stock, but they still send you 4 issues. They'll send those.
And then Fleetwood J says, purpley blue looks cool. Okay, so step 8 is tuck the cables into the skull so that they're clear of the 4 magnet anchor points circled. Fit the back of the head in place on the back of the skull so that the magnets connect and merge, and magnet anchor points and the edge of part 1 butts up neatly with the edge of the skull.
Right, yeah, because you got it's not being screwed on because you need access to the switch on the battery box, or you got that button there.
Yeah.
It's basically as I put all the cables in there, yeah, I made sure they're all nicely out of the way, so that fits on there nicely. Yeah. Why I've done the magnets, they're nice, good tension on them because I made sure they're all connecting correctly.
Okay.
Right, that's on there nicely.
Okay, and that is stage complete. The panel at the back of the head has been fitted. A searchlight for the base of the model has been assembled.
Yep, and there's 2 parts. I'm going to tie the cable and retie it up in a moment.
Yeah. I think what we're getting at 108 is that searchlight's actually put onto it.
Yeah.
Which,
there you go.
in next week's issue, Continue work on the base and add rock details.
If I enlarge image, I reckon the light will get plugged into there.
Yeah.
Probably the two rocks, one will probably get plugged in there and there. Or actually,
Yeah.
something goes into that point there. Actually, one of them goes there, and I reckon the another one goes there. Well, the question is, one of those might go one place, and one of those probably go in another section.
Yeah.
So basically, I reckon we might end up plugging the LED into that hole there.
Yeah. A couple of bits of chat. Robert Milne says, "Hi everyone." I think that is. Hi Robert. And P40F20 says, "Nice work, Adrian." And the reason why it's a pivotal issue is simply because that's Terminator complete, apparently.
Guess what? The only thing left to do is actually bolt it to the stand.
Yeah. So yeah, it's complete, which is
unless anyone don't want the stand. Well, it depends what the final issues we get. We might get a remote control. We don't know at the moment. We won't know.
No, that's the thing.
Because it's got a wireless aerial, basically. It's basically probably communicate with the other circuit board.
Yeah.
Or a remote. We don't know. We'll find out near the end.
Okay. Well, that's that issue done.
Yep. Nice, easy issue.
Yeah. But I think the way we did it was the right way, Adrian. So test the magnets, test the, leave the back of the head off to let it dry, and then go ahead and do it.
Yes.
So
at least you know when you put the magnets correctly around and actually connect better. At least you know when you put the head on.
Yeah.
They're not bouncing off.
So I'll just catch up with chat. P40F20 says, "All watching, hit the thumbs up button." Dave Mark says, "Great work, Adrian. Just need his arms connecting now."
Yes.
P40F20 says, "Great show, guys." Thank you, P40.
Yeah, I'll probably reconnect his arm bases for the next time I need to deal with him.
Which hopefully could be Wednesday, but we don't know though.
No, I think well, the parts we get in issue 108, I reckon it'll probably, well, near the end, be probably like 119, 120. That's when you bolt the Terminator onto the stand.
Yeah. The thing about it is though, there's quite a lot to do in the Spitfire on Wednesday evening.
Yes.
A lot to do on the Spitfire on Wednesday evening, so... Right, is it schedule time?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, are you bringing it up on screen, Adrian? Or I've got it, I can do it.
Thank you, Mark.
Right, hang on. Share screen. That one. Share. After stream. I'll give everybody full view. Right, so Monday, tomorrow, we have Chris Camplin and Chris Davies on both their channels, and they are doing a Lego Nutcracker. That'll be Chris Camplin building, and that's at 8 o'clock. Tuesday, we are back with Build with Adrian, and we are Build the Ferrari F40 issue 35, the air diffuser. And that's at the earlier time of 7 o'clock. Then on Wednesday, we have the Yorkshire Crafter and Penny's Pit Stop, and they're doing the Paint with Diamonds show 38. That's at 2 p.m. UK time. And then Wednesday tea time, we've got Ready Penny Cook, 3 things to do with the courgette. and that's at 5 o'clock UK time. And then later on, we've got Build with Adrian channel, and it's the Part Work show, Spitfire 58 and Terminator 108, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
That's if
at
I
8
get
o'clock.
made you up on Wednesday. That's why I put a question mark.
Okay, and then on Friday, there's nothing Thursday because Horlicks is away, but on Friday we've got Build with Adrian again, and we are building the 75957 Harry Potter The Night Bus, and that's at 7 o'clock. And then on Saturday, we've got Chris Davies, and he's doing his Jaguar issue 47, maybe 48, and that's at 8 o'clock. And then next Sunday, we have a new show coming, and it's the Northern Model Builders Show. Now, we haven't, the time for that is to be confirmed, but that will be on my channel, Dave Sayers' channel, and Geordie Dave's channel. And the idea of that show is we're just going to build models, basically, and have guests on. So, and it's not specifically plastic models. It can be part works. It can be absolutely anything. But I will get that time confirmed this week. And that's your week's schedule.
Right. Thank you, Mark.
No problem. Right. So just catch up on chat before we go. P42F20 says, Eagle Squadron, we sortie with Captain Langley on Wednesday. And Fleetwood J says, Penny's cooking show sounds so wrong, LOL. What sounds wrong is 3 things to do with the courgette. That's what sounds wrong. That's tickled everybody since it was put up there. 3 things to do with the courgette. Yeah. Say no more. It's a good job it's adults only show, isn't it? Oh dear.
Well, yes.
Oh gosh.
So like mind boggles on it, sort of thing.
Yeah, basically. So I hope everybody enjoys the bank holiday Monday tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. No.
Yeah, I don't know what to do yet.
No post for me on Monday tomorrow, so nothing's going to come in the post.
Actually, I had the post arrive today.
You had post arrive today?
Yeah, Parcel Force.
Oh, they deliver on a Sunday, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically, you find they probably had a lot of post basically, and that's why they start doing it on Sunday.
I know they were doing it to catch up round about Christmas time. They were delivering on a Sunday. So Fleetwood J's just got 50 shades of courgette.
Right. Thank you, Mark, for your help.
No problem.
And it's goodbye from both of us.
Bye.
Goodbye.